so fast for us. It really has. Anyway, we want to give you a recap right here. Over the week, I went to 3 town hall meetings. Went to 3 town hall meetings. We got to meet Pelosi. Got to meet with Mrs. Peter DeFazio, and also get to meet Dave Reicher too as well. So I went 3 town hall meetings this week. Pelosi was in, believe it or not, she was campaigning over in Washington State. So it was interesting to have her. I don't know why she was over there, but she was. And they bashed, believe it or not, they bashed the governor of Washington State as well as the news media too as well. They actually did this live, and we actually have it all documented, all recorded, it's all out there on our YouTube channels, all out there. Everything is out there.
Wow.
It's all public information. Yeah, they bash James Inslee like crazy. They both did, believe it or not. They all did. They bashed the governor, James Inslee, like crazy. Peter DeFazio and Nancy Pelosi have all bashed James Inslee. They have all bashed the news media up in Seattle.
Now, who is Inslee? I'm not familiar with him.
He's the governor of Washington State. The legal.
Oh, okay. Is he a Democrat or a Republican?
Yeah, he's a Democrat. He voted yes for amnesty. Voted yes for Planned Parenthood. Voted yes for having a abortion clinic. Having yes for marijuana, legalizing marijuana. Yeah, he did all this, and he also put a high tax, the highest tax. Business tax in the for any state in the country, 58% business tax. Also, he put a minimum wage is $15 right now in Seattle. That's why my friend Eric Miller works for Apple Store in Seattle. He only works 5 hours per week, so you're getting basically the same. If you work 20 hours, you're getting the same pay rate for 5 hours versus 20 hours a week. So there you go, same pay rate.
Are these people crazy?
These people are nuts.
How can they afford that?
Again, they're cutting the hours down, so it actually is affordable. So they're, they I don't know how they can live on that. They can't live on $5 an hour. They can't. I mean, $5 per week. That's a problem because the problem is. They raised the unemployment. They did raise the unemployment too as well. It was 8.9. Now it's 9.2% unemployment right now in Washington State. But we know that's false information. Add 10% to that, and you get the real number. So it's like 22, 23% right now. We know that. So they're hiding the real numbers. But at least Peter DeFazio did admit that Oregon unemployment is 20%. But we actually found out by talking to WorkSource, it's actually 30%. So they put 10% what they're saying onto the real numbers, and that's what you're getting right now for any state. This whatever they're telling you. This add 10% to unemployment. So, like, say California is at 30%, was actually at 40%. So, just add 10% to what they're telling you. That's all you have to do for any state. So, like, say Texas, they're saying it's 10%. It's like 20. It's like 20%. That's what Rick Perry said right now. But he said we are doing our best to actually create jobs. But but. Again, they're not giving the real numbers. They're not telling you this. They don't want to scare the public. So this is why they're trying to hide the numbers and not give you the real facts or the figures right now.
That's pathetic.
It is.
That is extremely pathetic.
And I want to say this is the reason why this past week and next week I'm going to have Miss America pageants, beauty contestants on this broadcaster because they want to tell their story about what's happening to the lives of women and how women are being degraded right now. They got to be like, I watched part of the Emmys. I didn't watch all of it. I watched the clips from what watch the clips, what the news media is telling you. Then they said they have to be like Beyonce to be successful. You got to be Beyonce to be pretty. You got to be accessible, be a powerful, and a successful, very very high successful woman. You have to be like Lindsay Lohan. You got to be like Paris Hilton. You have to be like Mickey Cyrus. They all done drugs.
You gotta be a tramp.
Right, you got to be trash, and you have to be in jail. I guess that's what they're telling women now. This is not the image for women. This is not the kind of image that women want right now. This is pathetic. It's ridiculous, and you wonder why we got trash in the trash in the